Hey, what's up, YouTube? This your boy D from Rocket Nerds, and I'm giving you a breakdown of debut from yesterday. Last night's slate. Came in seventh out of 56 people. I cashed, so I couldn't make it to do the GPP tournaments, but I still got a couple lineups in there, and I cashed on all three of them. This is one of my highest ones. I scored a 364. Um, and let's get started. Um, my very first, my very first point guard had Eric Bledsoe. He was holding Alonzo Ball. I felt like he did pretty well. Um, Scored 28 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, and 2 assists. With 35, he was 35 ownership. He was 75% on, so I got at least five to 6 times value out of him. Next person I had it was JJ Barrera. He was one of the sleepers. He was only 39% on. He's 51% on. Obviously since the rookie didn't play last night, so I had exposure on the JJ Barrera because he's a scoring machine. He almost got a double double. He had 30 Fanduel points, so he did well against the rookie De'Aaron Fox. Usually most of these point guards you want to expose that if they are rookies, because most of them can't defend very well just because they're pretty fresh in the league, so they more focus on trying to score and do other mechanics. So yeah, I just kind of had to have exposure with him. The next person was Devin Booker. Devin Booker, he pretty much scores. They needed somebody to score for him, and he did damn good. It was a high score, and he was up 132 to 130. So he was 73% on. 25. He scored 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists. He almost had a triple double, but he got close. I just would prefer him not to have so many turnovers. But when it's a high paced game, then it's pretty much out of the question. You're gonna have turnovers. But he was 67% on. He did well. Next person was Jordan Clarkson. He was one of the busts. I should have went with one another route, but I didn't. He still scored 17 points off the bench with 2 rebounds and 1 assist. So he did good. He was 33% on. He's 4,700. So he did well against his um, off the bench. So you can't complain with stuff like that. But he just didn't give me times value. The next person was Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant did pretty good. He scored 22 points with eight rebounds and 1 steal and 7 blocks. So we want to get somebody that's pretty decent defender. That's kind of a little weird just because he has 7 blocks. Kevin Durant don't really do that as much, but he did pretty good. Um, I needed a high low, so pretty much I needed one of the best scorers that could score out there. Um, he was 96% on. He usually gets it done, so I feel like Kevin Durant. Nobody can hold Kevin Durant, so I had to have exposure on him. I'm pretty much it was 76% on, so he did well. Um, Next person is T.J. Warren. T.J. Warren did good too. He scored 24 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. He's 52% on, so I got 6 times value out of him. Next person is Anthony Davis. We all knew he was gonna do damn good because they don't really have too many scoring options besides Drew Holiday, and Cousins. So one out of the three players, they all gotta do pretty well, and usually be the big men because they Golden State is pretty much weak on the good scoring big man. So yeah, I had to have exposure on him. He scored 35 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, and 2 steals. So he did awesome. Um, Next person I had Larry Nance. I had to have somebody off the bench to do well. I usually kind of go high low on the lower end. And I just felt like he was gonna do well. He scored 31.7 Fanduel points against the Phoenix rebounding core. So he's 50% on 4,900, and he scored 14.6 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and one assist. And I just kind of felt like he was gonna do well. Getting the rebound. So he got over 5. That's good. That's all I need from him. So he did well. And I had one with Willie Cauley Stein, and he did good. He got a double double. That's all I really wanted to get out of him. I mean, I just felt like Dirk Nowitzki is not a real good defender. He can get rebounds and stuff like that, but he's not gonna get all of them. And I just felt like their power forward, he's more like a small forward. So I feel like he shouldn't get as many. So I feel like he should be able to sneak a couple rebounds out of him. So he gave me 27.7 FanDuel points with 21 points, and I mean 21 ownership, and he was 63%, 6,300. And that's who I went with. And I did pretty well. I got 36. If I would have changed it out and then get JJ Barrera, I would have got. I mean, if I would have got Jordan Clarkson and win another route, I would have got in first place. But I mean, I'm okay with this. I came in seventh, so, and it was real close. So I did well. I mean, this is one of my premium lineups. So if you are interested in premium lineups, let me know. The link will be in the description, and my Twitter to get signed up. Just go to my Twitter and um, just email me, and then I'll let you know. I get you set up to start getting some money. You'll get your money back in the same day. So once you sign up with my system. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna give you some breakdowns on What's tonight looking like? I'm going with the triple cash, triple up. I can go with term if you are interested in the GPPs. I have that. I have cash and I have GPPs. So this is what I feel like is going to do very well. You can go with Collison or you can go with Dragic, but I feel like Dragic is going to get a little bit more than Collison, because Collison is not a good defender. So I feel like Indiana, it's going to be a higher pace game. Just because Indiana doesn't have any good defensive players. So I feel like Dragic should be the one that's going to do pretty well. At the shooting guard, I got Will Barton. I think Will Barton, he been doing pretty good in the last couple games. Um, let's go to the game log. Yeah, he had 23 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals against Utah, and that's a good defender team. So I feel like against the Kings, it just I just feel like he should be able to do the same thing tonight. Should be able to crush value and get it done against because it's going to be a running team because they got De'Aaron Fox, so they changed up their system. They got George Hill starting, so once he get out, Will Barton gonna get in, and he's gonna pretty much, they need somebody to score. So I feel like why not get Denver's shooting guard, because they're weaker on the shooting guard. So I feel like he should be able to crush value. Should get 6 times value tonight. I got Paul George against the Salt Lake City against Utah, and I feel like when it comes to Rodney Hood, I just feel like he's not a good defender. He can score for you, but he's not a good defender. And then it's Paul George. Paul George is finna expose that man. So I mean, I feel like both of them gonna get theirs, but I just feel like he's gonna get 6 times value tonight. And I got Lamarcus Aldridge against the Bulls rookie. I feel like that rookie is not that good. So um defending, and they need, and Lamarcus Aldridge is he has to have a heavy workload just because Kawhi Leonard is not playing. So, and if he is playing, I still feel like he's a safe pick to go that route. The next person would be Antetokounmpo. He has potential to score max like 7 times value just because he has so much to he has a workload, heavy workload. Um, Maybe if they had a second piece, a second real good player, then he'll have lower production. But I feel like he's in a real good spot at 1100. Just to crush value. I think he has a ceiling of 60 Fanduel points tonight. Um, and last person I went with Clint Capella because I'm still aiming more to I'm taking advantage of that exposure against Dirk Nowitzki, man. And I feel like Clint Capella should be able to be the one to um do it and get it done. I feel like he has a higher ceiling than most of these players. I'm just going with value, man. I mean, if you want to go, I feel like I got a couple players that I can put up in there, but I mean, I know for sure this should be able to hit value 6 times out of all these players. And if you're interested in premium lineups, let me know. But I feel like this should be able to cash. If you are interested, I can get you signed up. I mean, it is early, so I might be a couple changes through the day. I do set up payment plans if you are interested. So let me know if you guys are. And guys, I hope you guys crush it for the rest of the day. Um, God bless.